welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Monday the 2nd of November 2020 and we are on episode 38. Right, where do we start today then? Oh, where you can find me is going to be all down in the description box. I forget that. I kind of actually remember to do it every other week, don't I? It'll be a thing. Right, okay. Right, let's start away. I obviously have been doing a lot of crafting. I have got half a finished object. I've got another cast on because my daughter messaged me and asked me if I would make her something. So I'm in the process of doing that. So I'll be telling you about that. That's the crochet. I have the progress on my cross stitch. It doesn't seem a lot, but it is a lot of stitching because that band across the reindeer, there's like 2 stitches here and then 2 stitches here in the same colour, so you're casting off and casting on and cut. So it's a lot of fiddly work, but yeah, I'm pleased with the way it's turning out. And now we're in November, I've got to really get that finished. So yeah. Oh dear, most of my projects this month are all Christmas related, so I've really got to get them done, ready for the beginning of December really. So yeah, that's it. As I say, not a lot, because not a lot really has happened this week. As such, as I say, just doing a bit of crafting and just carrying on as normal as possible. So I hope everybody is all okay and keeping safe, and my subscriptions, we went over to 700. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. Went over 700. So I'd like to say a warm welcome to all my new viewers, and obviously a lovely welcome to all my regular viewers that have been with me for a long time. Right then, so let's pop right in. What we got first today? Let's have a look. Right, I will say also the messages that I got back from last week's episode about showing what I call my library, it's very positive. People would love to see my books. So what I thought I would do is, when I do my Vlogmas, I would do it like in stages, like I don't know, like a shelf a week, so I can pop something in, because obviously, as I've said before, these here are my stories, and these here and here are all reference books, so I could do it like a week at a time. So but I would definitely be doing a tour of my bookshelf, so that would be really exciting, and as I say, something to look forward to in Vlogmas. Okie dokie then. Right, first of all, we'll hop right into the knitting. As you all know, I tried the toe up for the first time off the socks. Oh, have I brought the pattern? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I did buy, as I said last week, the pattern from Jules at So Sweet Violet. And I tell you what, I am actually really pleased with the way things are all coming out. I have one sock finished. I am so pleased. I tried it on because I finished the bind off last night, and I tried it on and the fit is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I loved doing this heel. It is such a good heel, it really is. I haven't casted on the second one yet. As I said, I bound this one off last night, and then I went back onto my other sock because I'm on the foot of that, and I've nearly finished that one with which is a cuff down. Which is another Christmas sock. I will say though, I love this yarn, which is the new Christmas sparkle signature from West Yorkshire Spinners. Hold on. Hey, that's a bit better. Right. There we go. It's the signature sparkle 4-ply. The thing is it smells so vinegary. I've never had a yarn from them that smelled like this before. I really haven't. It really smells different. And every time I open up my project bag, it really hits you. So I don't know if I've just got an odd ball that smells different. I don't know. It's really weird. Really weird. But yeah, it's actually called Silent Night. That is the colourway. And as I say, it's the Signature Sparkle. Beautiful to work with. It does feel softer than their normal Signature. I will say that. But it's, I don't know, I just can't get... Smell reminds me actually, not vinegary. It smells, it reminds me of Yarndale. Yeah, I don't know, it's just got a smell about it. I've never had one like that. So yeah, I am, as I say, really, really pleased to watch. Everybody's going to be getting their balls of wool out now and sniffing at me. You'll have to let me know what yours smell like. Right. Okay. So yeah, I am really, really pleased with this. Really pleased with the pattern. And I am definitely going to be getting the bunny one. And I would, as I said before, like to make Rebecca a pair of those with the little bunny tails here for her birthday. I did order from West Yorkshire, no I didn't, from Wool Warehouse the actual yarn, but it's downstairs, it has arrived, but I ain't going to show you until I've actually got what I've decided to do for the actual sock itself, and when I purchase the pattern, then I can show the whole thing all together. But yeah, toe up, I love it, absolutely love it. I am really, really pleased with that. Really pleased. And as I say, she's got video tutorials as you go. But yeah, it's got a funny smell about that one. Okay, so that's all the knitting I've been doing this week. Next is the crochet. Now I got a message off my Rebecca on, was it Friday evening, saying can I crochet her another tree skirt, because I did her a rainbow one years ago, but in grey and mustard, because this Christmas will be the first Christmas her and Jordan have had together in their little home, and their living room is grey and mustard, and they're having a white tree apparently. So I said, oh okay, right. So I got my pattern out, went through all my Stylecraft yarns, and I started it. Come along really nice. So what I'm doing is I'm using the 3 shades of Stylecraft Special, and I know this one is granite, this one is silver, but I can't remember for the life of me the colour of this one, and I don't have a ball band. These are just odds that I've got in my stash. So I'm doing it all like this, and I think I've got about, I think it's about 10 back and forths to go, and then I'm going to edge it in the mustard. She doesn't want the pom-poms, so I'm just going to do the edging without the pom-poms in the mustard, and buy mustard buttons to go up it. So I'm really pleased with the way it's coming out. I really am. I think I did show her yesterday when we did a video call, and she reckons it's lovely. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. But I do have to get more of the one I can't remember the name of, but I have got a little piece. So I'm hoping to go down to my local wool shop tomorrow and get a ball of that, and then ball of mustard, because I know I haven't got enough mustard either. So I'll get those 2 tomorrow, and I'll try and match up and get some buttons as well. So the pattern, I have shown this before. It's a brilliant pattern. I've used it so many times. It's from Cherry Heart Designs, which is Sandra, and it is her Granny's Christmas tree. Granny's Christmas tree, that's what it says. Yeah, it does know, but it is the skirt. And as you see on there, you see there's the pom-poms. So she don't want that, so I'm just going to edge it with the mustard, and say up the back you have the buttons and the button loops and all that lot. But it is a brilliant pattern. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, 2014 it came out, as I say, and it's brilliant to follow. And there is I can't show you because it's a broad pattern, but at the back there is actually pictorial tutorials of the pom-poms and all that lot, so which is really good. And there are the pom-poms that I did put on around the outside of the rainbow crochet blanket for Glenn's nieces. So it's very versatile, you know, you can use them, the pom-poms and all that lot, for different things, or the skirt without it and all so on. But yeah, I am using, it says on the pattern 3.5 hook, but I wanted to use my new as a 4mm hook from Pedro's, so because of the pumpkin. So mine's going to be just a little bit bigger, but she won't mind that because her tree is going to be on the floor, where I've got a little diddly tree that goes on a unit, so she'll prefer it being a bit bigger anyway. So yeah, it's well worth getting, and definitely well worth crocheting. It really is a lovely pattern. Okay then, right, now the crochet. No, it's not, it's the cross stitch even. As you all know, I am doing the Patchwork Reindeer by Heart and Hand Needleart. That's my pattern, and this is the progress. So I've done the top section on the body. As I say, there's a lot of little stitches here, there and everywhere, so it just is taking a little while longer than normal, but I am loving it. As soon as this piece is out the way, then it's just really straightforward. I have bought his little tufty bit, I think that's so cute, on his tail there. I still haven't put his eye in, but I will do that. And I just think it is a brilliant collection. I say I'll get this finished, and then I will start the sheep one, which is the next one. Yeah, which is the next one in the patchwork. That's called the patchwork sheep. But he is so cool. I am doing this all in called for threads, so I'm doing it in, ooh, let's give me little bits and bobs over there. Ooh, there we go. Dye works and a week's dye works and colour work threads, and I'm loving working with these. Absolutely loving it. So really lovely to work with. I will say I have learnt with them is if you have one long piece, obviously, hang on, recap that. When you're using over dyed threads, you don't do the loop method because they don't seem to then give you the brightness of the fading, like you can see on him there. So you actually have two separate strands. Now, first of all, I was taking them off and using them, and I found that they did fray and they did start breaking. So I cut them in half, then took my two strands and it's been fine, absolutely fine. So, but it's all a learning curve, you know. It's what we it's what we craft for, isn't it? All to learn, I say. But I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. So the Ada I got from Crossstitch, can't remember. I'll put it down there because I can't remember for the life of me. No, I can't. But I'm really pleased that I actually did choose this. I do have a little piece of to go across the top there, so it's going to be a little tight. Oh, it's just one row really above the antlers. But as you know, I don't put it in frames or anything. I do finish mine in different ways. So I have got to find something to put this one on. I haven't yet come across anything, but I will see what I can find. I might pop into my pound shop tomorrow because I've got to go down, as I say, to get some yarn and fabric and stuff, and see if he's got his actual proper Christmas stuff out now. Halloween's gone and finished, and see if he's got something I can put him on, and then at least I can get it all finished and done while we're all shut up indoors. So yeah, I think I will. I think I'll do that. Right, so while I say, I did get my patterns from Trudy Anne Designs. I have mentioned her before, and on Instagram it's Trudy Anne with an E Designs, all one word. Please hop over to her Instagram because she doesn't do online. She hasn't got a website or anything like that. She's just got this Instagram account. And was it last week or the week before, she put out that she's actually getting some leaflets printed of all the patterns, or most of the patterns that she's got. All you've got to do is private message her your address, and she will post them out to you. Now she's got written here, a good stock of all major American designers charts. And she does. When I've seen her at our shows, I got my Laurie Holtz from her. So, you know, she does have a really good, Lizzie Kate, you know, you name them, she does have them. So hop over to her on Instagram, send your address if you're interested, and then when her leaflets are all printed up, she's going to send them all out to the ones that have handed over the address, and then you can actually see what different patterns that she's got. So I've done it, and I'm waiting for my leaflet to come. As soon as my leaflet come, I have been in touch with her, and I will be showing it, you know, what I can on here. So I'm hoping it might be next week or the week after, we will see. And I think that's everything about Trudy Anne. But lovely company to work with, I will say. That's exactly where I got these 3 from. So really, really good. Right, another thing is as well, I have been keeping an eye on the Patchwork Rabbits, and they still haven't got the new magazine that we're all waiting for. I checked this morning, but I think it's the 4th. It hits America, so we will be in a couple of weeks' time, fingers crossed. And that's the Punch Needle Primitive Stitching magazine. I always get them words wrong, don't I? But that's the Christmas edition. So as soon as I actually do get info that it's actually at the Patchwork Rabbit and they've got it in stock, I will let everybody know, because I'm definitely going to be getting my copy. I can't wait. I haven't tried my punch needle yet. I've got everything to do it, but I am waiting on that magazine, because they looks like they've got success. Their bumper one, their winter one is their bumper one, and it looks like they've got some good designers in it this year. So I think that's, oh, one more thing, sorry. I would like to give a shout out to a lovely lady who has got Instagram account and also a YouTube channel now, and she is called Colleen, and she's All the Stitches. I will write it down here for her, and her videos are really, really a lot of fun. She's in, oh my gosh, I can't remember what part. She's over the pond. Oh, I should have looked into that beforehand. I've written everything else down. Anyway, she does the most beautiful quilts, and I mean lovely quilts. She also cross stitch, and she also does knitting. And was it last week or the week before, she did a tour of her workroom, and it was brilliant. Oh wow, what a workroom. And I've noticed that she does like a bit of baseball by the looks of it. So anyway, hi Colleen, definitely hop over and see her video. It's absolutely brilliant. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, she did a cross stitch with a saying on, and I messaged her saying that I've heard that saying and I've got that saying somewhere. And a lovely friend of mine that I used to teach, as how we first met, she in her local town where she lived, unfortunately their craft shop, wool shop, was closing down. This was a long time ago, and this plaque was always up on the wall, and my lovely friend said, I know somebody who would love that, could I buy it? And they said, no, you can have it. So anyway, they come to an agreement. I think my friend donated to charity or did something anyway, and she gave it to me on my next class, and I've always had it at the back here. It's actually got, oh, it was actually made in 5th 94, so that would have been May 94, and it's got written on it, if life hands you, let's open this up a little bit because it's raining now, it's gone dark, that's better. If life hands you scraps, make a quilt. And there it is. And I have had this in this room ever since, really. I think I had the room when I got it, or if my daughter was still at home, I don't know. If not, it's been in the house anyway. And as I say, now it sits there. That's where it sits basically. And she did a cross stitch with the same saying and made it into a little, used the center of the cross stitch and then edged it with quilting fabric and made it into a little wall hanging. It was brilliant. And so as soon as I read it, I thought, I know I've got that. So I thought, and I said to Colleen I would show it. So there you go, Colleen, there's my version. And yeah, I just think that was so nice. But please hop over and say hello to her, and have a look at her YouTube channel. She also loves dogs, and yeah, and say hello. So definitely worth going over. So I think that is right. Now, still on the cross stitch thing. As you all know, when I'm out and about, I like finding things where I can put my little cross stitches on too. And I know I'm not going to get this done this year, so it'll definitely be one for next year. But I was out in the card factory. No, it's not the card factory. It's one of the card shops we have over here. And I was out there getting all of the special cards, you know, that you get, like, you know, for your friends and things like that. And this little thing just popped out at me. It was 99 pence, and I thought this would be ideal to put something on. So I got this. It was, let's say, 99 pence, and what it is supposed to be is a calendar. Look, it's to count down. So I'll remove that off, and then I'm going to hang a little cross stitch in there to look like that Rudolph is holding it, and it comes with a little hanger like so, and I'll decorate him up. What's it got on the bottom there? So yeah, so my cross stitch will obviously cover the words, or I can put, I don't know, a bow or something on there and a little cross stitch there. So yeah, you know, when you're out and about and you're in different places, obviously, you know, I get a lot from my charity shops. So yeah, definitely go and have a look, and just see what you can pick up, just to see what you can use for your crafting. And yeah, I really fell in love with him. I think he's so cool. So I'll be using him for something next year. So you'll be seeing him next year. I haven't actually had any luck with my charity shop finds this week. I haven't found anything, but then again, I've only been to the little one in the that bit down there. I haven't actually been to my big one, so I'll be going to my big one tomorrow when I'm down actually in town, because we go into lockdown on Thursday. So I thought, well, I'll go to there and have my last look for a month. And I've just gone and got all into actually going again, haven't I? Oh, I don't know. So yeah, and I'll see what I can find. I think that is everything today. I will say I'll just show you, because a lot of you gave me some lovely feedback last week when I showed my project bags for my Etsy shop, which is Little Workroom Crafts, all one word. And I was really, really appreciative of all my lovely messages that I got back off that. And I will say I have actually designed a little bag. Right, let's get this right. Okay, okie dokie. As you know, I do the project bags with the window in for my cross stitch. Now this one is my autumnal one, and inside I have my pattern. I know I am a naughty girl, and I do keep my as you can see, my work in my hoop, but I do have the fabric around the outside. It's not actually the Ada, so I think that's all right. So, but inside your project bag, you have like your scissors. You're going to have your, I always photocopy my pattern, and then I have what's called a working copy. So I mark off with a highlighter as I go along, so I know where I am and what I'm doing. And obviously my threads. And when you actually start, you get all your stuff and you're funneling away in your bag and getting all your bits and bobs out. And I thought, there's got to be an easy way of doing this. Well, I was sitting there cross-stitching the other evening, and as I say, I got my bag out and I was going on, and that just dawned to me, and I thought, right, I'm going to have a go at this tomorrow and see what comes out. So I came up with this little pouch. It's got poppers either side. I did mine in my pumpkin fabric. This is all I had left. I didn't realise I actually had this little bit left. I found this in my scrap box. So, but inside, let's get them up there. I've put in a little piece of felt, and I've decorated it with some buttons, like so. And inside there, I have got my threads, which I just pull out on one of my rings that I brought. I have my scissors, and I also have my highlighter. But there's so much more room inside that you could fit so much more stuff in there. So I'm calling this one my cross stitch notions pouch, because as a lot of you have been over to the shop, and there is a stitch marker pouch, and this is my cross stitch notions pouch. Or it could be for English paper piecing, it could be for embroidery. It's just a little pouch where everything is kept all in one go. Now I have made another one. This one will be going into the shop, and that will be the inside. And I have got one. Ah, there you are. Oh, there's not that. I have got one that started, and it's the first Liberty prints that they did when they first came out a couple of years ago, and I'm going to put a tilde inside. So I'm hoping to get this one finished this afternoon and make a couple more, and fingers crossed there will be in the shop Wednesday evening or Thursday morning at the latest. So if anybody is interested, that is the, see, I don't know, I know it is a cross stitch, but I will call it the cross stitch notions pouch, but I'll also put in brackets English paper piecing, embroidery, etc., because they can be used and just be kept. All your needles are obviously up there, and it's just a handy little pouch. So they will be what's going in the shop this week, and that's it. Yeah, that is it today. So I haven't actually got a whole finished object, as you see, but I'm hoping definitely to get that piece in the reindeer, to get the actual patchwork stitching done on that this week. I really am. I really would like to get that piece done. And obviously the tree skirt, I'll definitely need to get that done, and then I'll keep it back, show you it finished next week, then I'll get it off to in the post, and then as soon as she gets her tree and everything up next month, I'll ask her to send us a photograph of it all out. What I might do is, while I'm actually out tomorrow in the visiting town and go popping in the charity shop and that, I'll see if I'm brave enough, just see if I'm brave enough to record while I'm going round, so you can actually, because it is the big one. I know last year in Vlogmas you saw the outside of it, so I'll see if I can do it. I'll see if I can be brave enough and take you inside. We'll see. Well, I've done a lot of baking this week. I've done another pumpkin loaf, and also the same lady where I got my pizza crust and the cinnamon buns from last week. She launched a video plus a printable ingredients recipe for pumpkin cinnamon rolls. Oh, I started them yesterday, so it's Sunday. Started them Friday night, baked them Saturday morning. Oh, they are so nice, and I mean really nice. Well worth a look at there. I will actually put her name, I don't know if I've written it down, let's have a look, from when I've mentioned her before. Yes, Alexandra's Kitchen, that's what she is. Yeah, Alexandra's Kitchen. So definitely have a look at her. She is absolutely brilliant, and what she does with her sourdough starters is absolutely amazing. So yeah, well worth recommend that. And yep, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm nearly hitting the half an hour, which is where I like to be. So please, everybody stay safe. I would just like to say a quick hello to Susie. Hi Susie, who lives in America. We've been emailing each other, and I have got your last 2 emails, and I haven't actually had time, unfortunately, to give you replies yet, but I will be doing it in the next few days. And also Susan, hi Susan, who's in New Zealand. We've been emailing each other, and I have replied to, and I know it took me so long, I'm so sorry, to your last email. I hope you're feeling well, because we are both we've both got the same condition, so we both understand what we're feeling, which is really nice, to be able to communicate with someone the same. So yeah, so I think that is definitely everything. So I will see you all on Monday next week, and hopefully I'll be brave enough to record something tomorrow for you, and I will see you soon. So take care, stay safe, happy crafting, bye.